Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Breakfast Solutions, where we try to answer that eternal question, what can I make my kids for breakfast that they'll actually eat? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right? So we got to get it started right. Today we're making one of my favorites, waffles. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, look at this. We all recognize these, don't we? Eggo chocolate chips. We love these in our house, and I'll tell you why. He scores! And that's about all they're good for. Or you can play Frisbee with them too. We're not going to make that. We're going to make real Belgian waffles. For that, we need a Belgian waffle iron. 25 bucks to 80 bucks, depending on how fancy you want to get. It's a $25 model. I've had it for 15 years now. Still works great. First thing you do, plug that in. It'll have an indicator light on it, most likely to tell you when it's ready. Pioneer brand baking mix. My personal favorite. It's cheap, it's easy. Now we're going to take the basic waffle recipe that's on the Pioneer box, but we're going to modify it just slightly. Before you turn your waffle iron on, some people might think they want to spray it. No. Do not spray anything on your waffle iron. You will screw it up completely. Do not use this stuff. Okay, the recipe on the box calls for 1 egg. And then beat that up real quick. 2 cups of Pioneer baking powder. Now it says for 1 1/4 cup of milk. I'll put in 1 cup of milk, and then for the other 1/4 cup, I'm going to add orange juice instead. Give it a little flavor. 1/4 cup of OJ. Mix that up. A little bit of oil. 2 tablespoons of oil. Dash of vanilla. And I'd love to add a little bit of ground cinnamon. Give that a real good whisking together. Okay, our batter's nice and thick. The light on our waffle iron is out. It's ready to go. Lift up the lid. Take about a 1/2 cup, maybe just a tiny bit more than 1/2 cup of batter. You don't want to put too much in there or it'll gush out the side. Close the lid tightly. Okay, every waffle iron is different. Usually they take between 2 and 3 minutes. Mine takes 2 1/2. So at about 2 1/2 minutes, gently lift up on the lid of your waffle iron. If it comes up easy, then you're okay. If you start to lift it and it's tight, don't pull on it because then you'll just separate your waffle and have a big mess. Okay, it's been 2 1/2 minutes. Oh yeah, that's a nice color. Should lift right off, right onto the plate. Look at that. Okay, your waffle's done. It's ready to be served. How you serve it is up to you. Syrup if you want. My kids happen to love whipped cream, fresh fruit, and a little bit of syrup. This whole process should only take you 15 or 20 minutes or so. Now if you don't have that much time in the morning, I'd suggest you make the batter the night before. You can make it the night before, store it in Tupperware. Just the next morning when you pull it out, it's going to be really, really thick. Just thin it out with a little bit more milk and you're ready to go. Leftovers, don't throw them away. Throw them in a plastic bag, put them in the fridge. Later that night, you take them out, you put them in the toaster oven, you warm them up. Take them out, put a little ice cream in between them. Best ice cream sandwich you ever had in your life. Okay, I hope your kids enjoy their breakfast and their first day of school. Join us in 1 week when we're going to look at a great thing to do with Pillsbury Grand Muffins. Have a great week.
I looked under chairs, I looked under tables, I tried to find the key to 50 million fables. They call me the seeker.